What's good, Earth Signs? How you feeling? If you would like to book a personal session with me, everything will be provided in the description box below. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Just because you are Earth sign does not mean that the entirety of this message is for you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, what's up? So, we're going to pull some oracle first, and then we're going to get into the tarot. There's always enough. Okay, first card that came out, what is it? Koi fish? Yep. There's always enough. There's always enough to go around. There's always enough love. There's always enough money. There's always enough emotional stability. There's always enough time. There's always enough energy. It's your mindset that's limiting you, okay? There's always enough. Stop living in lack. Stop living in fears holding you back, Earth signs. Okay, if it was removed, something better is going to replace it. Okay, if it was removed, something better. One door closes, the other one opens. Stop living in lack. There's enough to go around. Stop feeling like you got to keep up with people and places and situations. Tunnel vision. Time to collaborate. That came out. You know what? Earth signs, if you have been feeling called to or wanting to collaborate with somebody, start a business with somebody, start a new life with somebody, some type of collaboration, some type of meeting somebody halfway, meeting somebody 50-50, and a conversation needs to be held about it. Some type of like co-creation, I'm hearing, or maybe co-parenting, I don't know, a partner, not romantically. It could be in a romantic sense, but like a business partner, or if you have been feeling the need to become one with someone or something, this is the time to do it. And maybe there's always enough, and then it's time to collaborate. These two cards coming together, I feel like there's a conversation that you need to have with somebody about something. And this conversation could be anything. It could be anything. It could be with anyone. But I feel like there's something that you need to get off your chest during this time, Earth signs. Maybe the first time y'all had the conversation, or the first time it was mentioned, you didn't really talk more. It was more of them talking. But now it's time for you to get whatever you need to get off your chest, or vice versa. A time to collaborate. A time to collaborate can also be you getting to know yourself on a different frequency. You're co-creating with your higher self, with God, right? With Creator. Because you're getting to know yourself more. You're getting to know yourself on a different frequency. So you're creating more with the woman, with the man, with the person that you are now. Okay? But y'all really need to be present. Y'all really need to be in the moment and not really stressing about all of your other responsibilities and duties. Okay? We're going to the tarot now. We're going to get to the more detailed, different insight. We got the Knight of Cups that came out for y'all first. So y'all are in a slower moving energy. But guess what? Slower doesn't mean you ain't getting shit done. When you are in a slower moving energy, you tend to pick up on really small details. Okay? You tend to see the little things. You tend to see what's coming up, what knows, like, you know it needs to be addressed. The Knight of Cups is a slower moving, but it's detailed oriented. And when you move slow and you see the details, you avoid delays, you avoid hiccups, you avoid obstacles and challenges. When you're constantly rushing and moving fast, moving faster is not a bad thing either, because you get shit done. But a slower approach feels better on a nervous system. It allows you to have less anxiety, overthinking less. And it allows you to see the small details that you may have missed or could have missed previously. So the Knight of Cups may be a slowing moving energy. However, it's detailed oriented and it's moving from a place of love. You moving slow during this time, Earth signs, it's regulating your emotions. Because Cups energy focus on your emotions. It's the water sign of the tarot. Cups. Okay? So yeah, I feel like pay close attention to details in your life right now. Okay? We got the Six of Pentacles that came out for y'all, but it came out in reverse. I feel like y'all in y'all own way. Y'all are blocking y'all own gifts and y'all own blessings, and whatever the universe is trying to provide for you during this time, you're so fixated on, that's crazy. Five of Cups came out in the root of the deck. Y'all are so fixated on what did not work out for you. You're so focused on, I don't know, like just how you could have showed up better, or you could have did more for this person or these people, whatever the case may be. But it's like you cannot live in the past anymore, my love. That's why I was saying at the beginning of the read, maybe there's like some type of conversation or some type of recognition you deserve during this time. You want to get something off your chest, earth signs. This could be the time to do that. Because the Six of Pentacles coming out in reverse with the Knight of Cups is giving the vibe of like the universe wants to give you something, or somebody wants to give you something, but because you're so fixated on what did not work out for you in the past, or you're like making yourself feel bad about something, like having this victim mentality, woe is me, is giving that kind of vibe from the Five of Cups that's at the root of the deck. I feel like you need to be a little bit more open and receptive to your experience right now. Because the Six of Pentacles is a gift-giving energy. It's balance. And number 6, equilibrium, right? So if you're trying to cultivate a balance in your life right now, I just kind of feel like y'all like, because y'all so used to things being a certain type of way. I don't know. Get used to the energy being slower for y'all. But slower doesn't mean you're lazy or you're procrastinating. You're just moving in a different space. Okay, we'll do one more card from the tarot. Let's see what we get, spirits. One more card for the earth signs. That needs to be really grounded in your approach. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That was a lot of cards. But I'm going to go with the one that is speaking to me the most. You have everything that you need available to you, babes. You don't need more. You need to make a choice. Okay? You got the Two of Swords that came out. You need to make a decision and stand on business. Whatever that is. Whoever that may be for. Maybe this whole reading is not for you. But I feel like you need to stand on business and make a choice. Okay? Because the Two of Swords is giving a vibe of like, you need to make a decision. And as you can see, the figure has a blindfold over their eyes. So you are the only one that's capable of this freedom. You are the only one that is capable of, you're trapping yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like you're in your own way. You're in your own way. This is not to shame you or make you feel bad about your situation, babes. I'm just being real. Whatever come out in these cards, I'm going to give it to you raw, pause, open, and honest. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Okay? I'm gonna be real with you. Your emotions probably scattered a little bit right now, but you need to make a choice. You need to make a choice between the Six of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups. You got to choose between the energy, babe. You got to choose. Sometimes two things can be true at the same time. But in this situation, you have to make a choice. Because one is going to serve you more than the other. But guess what? When you're operating from a place of lack and familiarity, you're probably going to go back and revert to old ways that's no longer serving you any purpose. And you know what's up at this point. At this point, earth signs, you know what's good. Okay? I trust that this message found you well, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, y'all.